And hello, folks. Let me get my glasses. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, I'll grab a drink. It could be a cup of coffee, or it could be a health drink, or it could be 7 Up. All right. And yes, I'm taking care of my sister's dog this weekend. There, you can see right there. Yep, the old doggy right there. Got the fireplace going. All right. Usually I'm slowing down a bit and I'm taking care of a few things. But people were asking me questions. I have to go back to my email and remove 37 questions about food. What a lot of people don't know is we're going through phase 3, famine and economic warfare. And I told this to everybody in 2019. You should go on to social media and tell people to subscribe to my channel and watch my hours. Again, saying the wrong words docked me. I was heading, almost made it, lost some hours, lost 20 hours. Because I said the wrong word. Okay? Like I said, time's growing short. And from the 21st to the 24th, I'll be working quietly at my test site. All right? Now, we're going to do this simple. All right? While you have still time and the price doesn't jump again for another 8%, buy Campbell's Chunky Soup. All right? It's a meal in a can. All right? Not hard. You could add other things to it, but basically heat it, put it over rice or noodles or whatever you like, mashed potatoes. I would cook some vegetables and some meat to make it a more complete meal. All right, this is simple soup stuff. Canned soup, the ready-to-eat ones are a great idea. You can put it on noodles, rice, mashed potatoes. I even tried it one time with mashed turnips and had some weird results. Now, a lot of people are asking, why buy condensed milk? Condensed soup, not milk, sorry. And my favorite is cream of celery. This is a big factor if you're raised in the 60s or in the 50s. They used a lot of this on tuna casserole or just any kind of casserole. You pick out your favorite type. They also even have cream of cheddar cheese, so you can make mac and cheese fairly fast and fairly easy. What was the worst kind of casserole? Was cream and celery, chopped vegetables, and elbow macaroni. In other words, mom was lazy and popped in frozen vegetables and a can of this and combined it with macaroni and called it Veggie Mac. Ugh. Eat that 3 times a week. These are still inexpensive. You pick about 30 days worth. Don't get 30 cans of soup, okay? If you're going to make 2 or 3 meals, you figure out which day you're going to do it and how you're going to do it. Plan your meals. I don't think the kids will enjoy Veggie Mac because all they're getting out is what, maybe a rabbit and a lot of vegetables and macaroni, which makes them really sad. Okay? Everybody in Latin America has been running ragged getting all sopa. Okay? Either the chicken or tomato. Now, this combined with a little bit of barley, either quick barley or regular barley, and cooked. Now, a lot of people just have this with noodles, and in Mexico, it's usually sliced radish, cucumbers, avocados, and cabbage. Me, because I've been raised around a lot of Latinos, here we do, how can I say? We do chopped cabbage, steamed, because you don't want to waste time cooking it. And we have carrots steamed, separate, and some potatoes, and some fresh radish and some fresh cucumbers, and avocado. And that would be a complete meal. Makes this package makes 4 cups. And when you add all that and you have a meat side dish and some rice and beans and stuff, it goes a long way. In some countries, this is the only meal they get for dinner. They have a bunch of vegetables and soup. I know a lot of people in Venezuela are paying $5 for something stupid like this. Okay, so you should have a whole bunch of these. Now these I do recommend because it's dry soup. Watch the date. Make sure you have 30 of them for 30 days. It's not rocket science, folks. Now, you know when the economy's in trouble? When you cannot find ramen, even the cheap ones. All right, there's been a run since January on these. Same goes for the cup of noodles. Some places they still have it at Asian markets. Other places it's gone. There's empty shelves. Okay, they're playing the shelf game again like last year. And remember, it's famine, economic warfare, like I warned you in 2029. What you want to do is to throw the bums out. This is going to their plan for the Great Reset, and they're going to screw up everything in the world. All right? They're playing a dangerous game, and like I told before, the war in Russia and Ukraine is winding down. And a lot of people who believe that hype, stop doing that. Okay? You have to wake up. You're being played for a boo. Do not trust the government. Do not trust the media. It is a lie. Trust old Uncle Al. Because I have nothing to lose. I am so sick and ill. It's like, why should I do this? I'm not getting any jollies. And I have to watch my step because a lot of you are like, I can say anything I want, blah, blah, blah. Next day, what happened to him? Oh, he committed suicide. What do you mean he committed suicide? He ran in front of a truck. No, he was probably thrown in front of a truck. So I keep telling people, watch what you're saying on YouTube for 2 reasons. I don't want you to disappear. You have to be careful. And if anybody watches Canada Has Fallen playlist, they show you reason why Canada is really bad right now. Okay, 3 times in its recent history, it almost went to civil war. Canada is separated from the urban populations to the rural populations. And what the urban populations don't know, they're near the American border, and nobody likes those populations. I love Quebec. I love Montreal. But it's full of idiots. Anybody who says they're a leftist, kick them in the nads. All right? This is important, folks. Canada is half leftist. Jawohl! Okay? Or socialist. Jawohl! Okay? On the west, you have the West Coast. Same as California, drives you nuts. And then you have the western states. The western states hate Ottawa, and I'm backing them. They're cowboys, farmers, ranchers. Native American, get smart. Combine and, either join to America or set the free state of Buffalo. Which you can do that. I checked all the timelines, and you guys succeed. You're going to be a lot better than Ottawa and Ontario. Quebec, again, nobody ever reads the fine print, but you're still considered a province of France. And if you want to, you can ask for French help. Nobody ever reads the fine print. I do. So anytime Quebec wants to succeed from Canada, all it has to do is ask France. France is not a member of NATO. Okay, Canada is. All right. 2, Russia will not invade when Quebec and the free state of Buffalo separates from the evil Canadians. And it's a really small group. You have the Maritimes and Nova Scotia. They're going to go back to Britain. And then you have this commie leftist state, all right, in Canada. And it's mostly centered around the American border on the eastern side of Canada, okay? And it's near within 100 or 200 miles away from the American border. Okay, basically it's everybody who, rejected American rule, everybody who rejected British rule, everybody who had a weird bug up their ass for years. I know I'm going to lose more hours because I said, okay, but this is the big point. I keep warning people about this. Canada has fallen. I'm waiting for the Ottawa Wars. That's going to be maybe in a future video. And the worst place in the world would be Ontario, Canada. I keep telling people this. You're a lot safer if you went to the western provinces because they won't have problem. The far northern provinces, you hook up with the western part and go that way, or hook up with Quebec. You stay away from Ottawa and Ontario. Nova Scotia, same rules, and the Maritimes. You got the same protection. Both France and the UK will protect you. And that leaves a small portion of leftists and socialists in Canada, and they will cause the great Ottawa Wars. It's going to be a mess. And those people are either NWO or CCP. And a lot of people ask, but Uncle Alan, you know a lot of stuff. I do. It's like Australia with the secret Chinese bases. Canada with its secret Chinese bases. Also UN and also NWO bases. Canada, you're a whore. Canada, you're a whore. You let all these secret bases all over the place. America, same thing. You have secret bases. It's not even funny. My sister's little dog even knows about this. All right? You know, a lot of people, well, you mean they have secret Chinese bases? And you have this white racist image of a bunch of Asian people wearing coolie hats and carrying AK-47s. No, get that racist mindset out of your brains. All right? We're talking serious. It's like all the people who laughed at me for invading Washington. And I got to do a video on that. And the reason why? They have to be stupid to invade Taiwan. Okay? Real stupid. Do not do this. If somebody in the Chinese government, the communist government, let's go invade in Taiwan, you put them in the nut house or depose them out of power. That's crazy as hell. Okay? You can go against North Korea. Fairly easy, and it's landlocked. All right? You don't want to lose that much power. If you go do this thing again, you're going to lose everything. And your Navy's not deep water tested. If you do the Pacific route, North Pacific, okay, who is going to stop you? U.S. Navy? Have you seen the shape of the U.S. Navy? Okay, in the North Pacific, they moved everything to the Atlantic. So it's fairly easy to go over there and just really whale ass. Okay, and you don't need warships. All you have to do is go to British Columbia. You already own it already. All you have to do is bring 3 or 4 cruise ships. Now, a lot of people look at me, I don't understand, Uncle Alan. You don't play Go, you don't do chess, you don't figure out war games. All you do is sit in front of TV naked and like, I'm watching Star Trek. All right, I have to be serious. This is real serious. And my dog is sleeping on my sister's dog sleeping on my cashmere sweater. Right. Okay, this is serious, folks. If you're in Washington, I would not be worried about nuclear weapons. There's a lot of horrible things that I'm going to talk when Washington State has fallen. And it's only the good part. They don't want anything else. The rest goes to Idaho. Here, you can take it. Okay? Second reason is we won't do jack poop about it. Okay? So we lose 138 territories. We lose Alaska, Hawaii, Guam. We lose half of Washington state. And I'm going to do a video explain how and why. Okay? If they're that stupid and attack Taiwan, we win that one. And they get their ass kicked and southern China falls to America. Okay? They'd be real happy. Hong Kong will be even happier. Because also another loophole, and I'll cover that. But a lot of people don't understand. And those idiots who, let's have nuclear war. It's like, let's have sanctions. Okay, it's time to retire Captain Crazy and Vice President Captain Crazy out of office. First one, he's too old. Second one is totally incompetent. So leaves you the third, and you don't want her in office. So get smart, vote somebody conservative, and you talk to them and you know where they stand. Because there's a lot of rhinos and a lot of backstabbers and there are a lot of people who should not be in power. Let's assassinate the leader of the other country. It's time to retire Lindsey Graham. It's time to retire a lot of admirals. Why can't we nuke North America? It's us. Stop thinking nuking your own kind. Why not? Okay, a lot of top echelon people needs to retire. They still have this World War II mentality and the Cold War. They're out of their minds. And if any country wants to make a lot of money and wants to be a big superpower in the next 20 years, please talk to Uncle Al. I work very reasonable. And don't kidnap me. If you want to talk to Uncle Al, take him out to dinner. Get a nice, big, busty woman. I prefer redheads. And I'll work for you. All right? I know all your mistakes. I figured out every timeline until the year 2045. Because the world should end, if I'm one timeline, 2018. Not like the timeline, everybody should die of carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide poisoning in 1979. We're still alive. The world will freeze in 2000. We're still alive. It's going to be massive global warming. We're still alive. Okay? A lot of these scientists are idiots. They put out theories and no facts. Uncle Alan puts out theories that sooner or later becomes fact. So you think about it, folks. And I'll see you later. If I can get my dog off my sweater again, I'm going to do another video. All right? And this is hopefully something a little interesting. So please tell your friends to check out Old Uncle Al. If you want to see the little dog, right there. And remember, nothing is normal anymore. Number 2, trust no one. Number 3, hidden message. There are puppets and Manchurian candidates. Look at Captain Crazy. Strings, manipulators. Oh, anybody who's been watching the news media, you know who I'm talking about. And then the puppet masters. And still people don't get this. And I have to fight the forces of evil in America with a budget of, whoops, that's the garden one. With a budget of $2.17. All right? I want to talk about biohacking and what they did into Australia and it's still affecting Australia today. Okay? I'll see you later, folks. You have a nice day. Check it down in the descriptions below. Right down there for any further information. And I'll see you later. Bye now.